What's up, everyone? I'm Dums, and today we're diving into the wilds of Talandre, the biggest expansion for Throne and Liberty so far. We're talking a massive new region, new dungeons, and big gameplay upgrades that'll change how we play. Whether you're here for boss fights, exploration, or gearing up, there's a lot to cover, so let's jump right in. The Wilds of Talandre drops March 6th, 2025, as a free expansion published by Amazon Games. This update brings Talandre, a massive new open-world region that almost doubles the current map size. Inside, you'll find 6 unique subzones, each packed with new enemies, hidden secrets, and world bosses. At the heart of Talandre is Herba Village, the new hub where you'll pick up quests, rearm, and meet new NPCs. The expansion also adds dynamic events and roaming archbosses, making the world feel more alive than ever. And instead of dumping everything at launch, Amazon is rolling out content in phases, so there's always something fresh to look forward to. Talandre isn't just a new region. It's packed with dynamic world events, powerful bosses, and PvPvE content that'll keep things interesting. Roaming archbosses are making the open world more dangerous, with massive world bosses spawning in different locations, forcing players to team up or fight for control. Another big addition is Nebula Island, a cross-server PvPvE warzone. This area has safe zones for farming, but most of it is open PvP, where players battle for rare loot and artifacts. There's even a 7-hour weekly limit, but you can extend it using charge stones. If you love high-risk, high-reward gameplay, this is where you'll want to be. Now let's talk dungeons, because this expansion is bringing some serious endgame challenges. We're getting 3 massive Abyss dungeons, including multi-floor layouts that push even experienced players to their limits. 5 new 3-star co-op dungeons are being added, with bosses requiring level 55 and at least 3,500 combat power. If you prefer solo challenges, there's a new single-player dungeon launching at release, with 8 solo bosses rotating over time. You'll be able to earn Tier 2 weapons and artifacts, so solo players won't be left behind. Amazon is also rolling out more dungeons over time, so we're not getting everything on day one. There's always something new to look forward to. Beyond new zones and dungeons, the Wilds of Talandre is shaking up progression and combat. The level cap is increasing from 50 to 55, letting players grow stronger and take on even tougher content. The fishing and cooking skill caps are also going up to 25, introducing 24 new fish and 10 new cooking recipes for buffs and elixirs. Gear progression is also changing. Tier 2 weapons and armor are being introduced, dropping from bosses, dungeons, and world events. There's also a new blue-tier gear system to help players catch up without grinding endlessly. One of the biggest updates is the weapon mastery overhaul. Instead of a basic system, it's now a deep progression tree with up to 200 levels, allowing players to unlock special skills and stat boosts. This means more build customization than ever. And finally, the artifact system is making its debut. These equipable items come in sets and grant unique bonuses based on what you collect. You can mix and match 6 different artifact slots, unlocking powerful set effects to boost your character's abilities. This is going to be a major endgame grind, especially on Nebula Island, where some of the rarest artifacts drop. The Wilds of Talandre isn't just about new content. It's also bringing major gameplay improvements to make the experience smoother and more enjoyable. First, combat is getting an upgrade. The movement speed penalty during fights is gone, so players won't slow down when attacking. Melee attack range has been increased, making it easier to land hits, and targeting has been improved for both tab target and click target modes. On top of that, the camera zoom distance has been increased by 33%. Giving a much better view of the battlefield. User interface changes are also on the way. A new raid frame UI is being added on March 13th, making it easier to manage large-scale fights. By April, there will also be target-of-target displays and enemy-type icons on nameplates, giving players better information during combat. Gear progression is being streamlined to make upgrades more accessible. Gear enhancement tokens are being simplified, and players will have more ways to earn them, including through weekly missions instead of being forced to grind a single activity. A new system will also allow players to slot 2 alternate weapons or armor pieces into a maxed-out item, instantly bringing them to the same enhancement level. This means players can try different builds without starting from scratch. And finally, rewards are getting a boost. Open-world dynamic event rewards are being increased, making them feel more worthwhile. Rune management improvements are coming in April, making it easier to upgrade and swap runes. To help keep the game active, Amazon has also merged servers, improved population balance, and even ran a double boss spawn event leading up to the expansion to keep players engaged. The Wilds of Talandre is shaping up to be the biggest update Throne and Liberty has ever seen. Whether you're here for PvE or PvP, or just exploring everything Talandre has to offer, there's a lot to look forward to. Now, I want to hear from you. What are you looking forward to the most? Are you planning to jump into the new dungeons, explore Nebula Island's PvPvE, or test out the new artifact system? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe for more Throne and Liberty content. I'll be covering the expansion in detail when it drops, so stay tuned for guides, strategies, and everything you need to conquer Talandre. I'm Dums, and I'll see you in the next video.